Hey y'all, I decided that I was going to try Marie Kondo's method for tidying up because I have so much stuff around my house and I have the time right now because I don't have a job and I feel like it's time for me to tidy up my life in general, and part of that comes with tidying up all the crap that I have. Hey y'all, my name is Scott. I quit my job. I don't really have a plan for what I'm doing right now with my life, but what I do know is that with the time that I have, I'm trying to be productive and make it worthwhile. If you want to find out more about why I quit my job, check out some of my other videos. I have more information there and I go through the whole reasoning behind it and kind of my own struggles with mental health. One of the things that is pivotal to me trying to organize and feel better about my life is organizing and downsizing the stuff that I own. I've been watching documentaries lately about people living in tiny homes, on minimalism, and Marie Kondo's tidying up because really those make me remember a time in my life when I moved from San Diego to Chicago, and with that move I got rid of everything that I owned. And I really went to Chicago with 2 duffel bags full of clothes, my backpack of electronics, and my dog in a doggy duffel bag carrier thing. I really liked that time in my life, and paring down like that was really good for me, and it felt nice and it felt like a weight had been removed because it was less stuff to have to worry about. I have recognized that I have a ton of stuff in my house now from the last couple moves, both from coming from Chicago back to San Diego and then from my first house here to my second house. I have just really collected a lot of stuff. Marie Kondo's method comes up with 6 steps, and if you watch the show you can see how other people experience it and how the woman herself encourages other people to really live a life where they have fewer things that are better organized. The first is to commit yourself to the process. Part of me committing myself is by doing this video because I'm holding myself accountable to doing this. Then imagine your ideal lifestyle. What does it look like when you have things tidied up and when you have things organized? How does it feel? What does your closet look like? Imagine those things. And that's what I've been doing, and what I've been seeing gives me cognitive dissonance between what I imagine I would like to see and what I currently have right now. So that's one of the processes, going through all those things. The third is to get rid of stuff first. So put everything in a pile, go through and discard things first. What are you going to get rid of or donate or throw away that you don't need anymore? You can eliminate that from the whole process first. The fourth is then tidy by location. So Marie Kondo gives 5 locations. She says start with your clothes, then books, then paper, then kimono, which is just miscellaneous items, and then your sentimental items. Before I do my miscellaneous items, I'm also going to do technology because I love tech. I keep collecting things, I buy stuff on Amazon. I'm now getting into the YouTube videos, so I'm getting more camera gear and stuff like that. So really trying to go through my tech. Do I have what I need, or do I have 50 of the same USB cord? Everything comes with those. It's really frustrating. Paring down to what I actually need and use, and then getting rid of other things, whether that's taking to Goodwill or doing something else with it. The 5th step in her process is to follow the right order. So follow the order that she gives in her book and in her Netflix show, and do things the right way. And then the last thing is when you're getting rid of stuff, to ask yourself if that sparks joy for you. Is this something that makes me happy? Is this something that I wear or makes me feel good? And with closing, that relates back to my video in talking about body image and trying to improve my own body image, and really making sure that the clothes that I have are clothes that make me feel good. And if I'm not gonna wear it but just keep it in my closet because it doesn't make me feel good, then it's time to get rid of it. It's time for it to get donated. So I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna pull all of my clothes out and put them on my bed behind me, and you'll have to forgive me. My room is a disaster right now, and that's why I'm making this video, because it's really time for me to get through this stuff and to donate and pare down. And you might see the dogs run around behind me. They're here always. There's 4 around this house, so. So I don't know if you're like me, I actually have the bad habit of often leaving a whole bunch of clean clothes in my laundry basket on the floor, and there's a lot of dirty clothes on my floor too. So I apologize for that in advance. I'm gonna pick this stuff off the floor and put it on the bed because I need to go through those things too. forget to take out your accessories, belts, ties. You gotta do those too. I really love t-shirts that are funny, and I have a lot of them, and I have collected them for a long time. The problem is, I keep them. I haven't worn a lot of them in a long time, and I still buy new ones and wear them, but the ones that are older are looking tired, and I'm not gonna wear it anymore because it doesn't look good anymore. You have to be comfortable with remembering when you wore it, thanking that shirt for the good times you had in it, but it's time for it to go. It does not need to keep taking up space in your closet any longer. You can do without it, and you can move on. Maybe they'll find a new one that you'll love, and you'll get that shirt and you'll wear it. If around your house you have some plastic bins, these are some great things to keep around. I think it's super helpful whenever I've been paring things down to have some sort of donate bin, so it's just not being tossed on the floor, that I have a place to toss it. That makes it easier for me later, rather than just putting it in a bag or something like that. Bins tend to be a little bit easier for me with organization. One thing that I think could be really easy to forget is to forget to go through your underwear and your socks. Don't leave those out. You might have a pair of underwear that's just given up, or some socks that like the bottom's already worn out. It's time to get rid of those. Make them into something else, whether it's like rags for cleaning, something. Random fact about me, and it's kind of hard to see with the lights, but I love Christmas hoodies, and I have many of them. As you can see, my room is much cleaner than it was before, but I went through a ton of stuff, and one of my biggest pieces of advice was just try not to think too hard about each individual piece. If there's something that you're going to get rid of, really go with your gut instinct on it. If you initially think, well, I haven't used this in a long time to get rid of it, then get rid of it. But also give yourself some room that if you are in the process of putting things away, like I noticed when I was putting away clothes that there were some things that I had saved that I was like, I actually don't need this, and I haven't worn this in a long time, and so then I got rid of it as well. So give yourself a little bit of grace in each step of the process when you are trying to minimalize and go through your closets and kind of clear out what you don't need anymore, so that you can make room for more things you do need, just living your life. Get rid of less stuff that you have to maintain and feel like you have to fill spaces with, and spend more of your time enjoying the people around you and enjoy going out and having fun and doing good things.